Hey guys, this is Ron Wilkerson with Houston Professional Photography. As a professional photographer, I get to shoot a lot of different things, but one of the things that I really enjoy shooting, even if it's not something that I do on a professional basis, is macro photography. If you guys are interested in shooting macro photography, as you know, the lenses for macro photography can be extremely expensive. I found an item that I believe will be an excellent accessory for you that you can turn almost any lens into a macro lens. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. This product is from MEIKE. It is an extension tube set. This one specifically is for the Sony mirrorless and DSLR bodies, but they also make a version of this for almost every camera brand that's on the market. Okay, let's see what we get in the box. Okay, here are our extension tubes. And it looks like we get an instruction manual explaining what the tubes are and how to use them. Yep, that's exactly what this is. Okay guys, so let's take a look at the tubes. Okay, so here's our tubes. You get a 10 and a 16 millimeter version of these. It comes with a top cap, a bottom cap, and they're easy to remove. Just twist. Actually, there's these little buttons on the side, so you depress, push up, and then you could turn to separate them, like so. And to remove the rear caps, you just turn. You just lift these up and then rotate. And as you can see here, these are smart tubes. That means that they have electronics that allow them to communicate with the lens and the camera body. And you'll see these same leads inside and outside of each one of the tubes. Now, you can use these independent of each other, or you can stack them to get an even closer macro effect. We're going to attach this to a camera body so I can show you guys exactly how simple it is to set this up. All right, guys, so here's the camera body we're going to be using today. Simply enough, add these rings to your camera body. The first thing you need to do is remove your lens. Your camera's turned off. So we're going to start with the 16 millimeter. And if you see here, there's a little red dot that shows you exactly where you need to connect it. And your lens should have another dot that would show you basically the same thing. Do you see how easy it was to connect that? And then from there, you would just connect it to your camera. And then just rotate, lock your camera in place, and you should be good to go. Now at that point, once you turn your camera on, these are automatic. So that means that they will be able to read the information from your lens and communicate with your lens through the tube itself. So it's going to make it much easier for you to focus on whatever objects you're going to be focusing on. And if, for instance, you want to get an even closer macro effect, you can add both tubes. So at that point, you could take the second tube, line up the dots, then connect it to your camera. And you're ready to go. So hopefully, guys, this has been helpful for someone who's, like myself, very interested in macro photography and is looking for an inexpensive option to be able to get much closer to our subjects and be able to fill the frame. I believe that they will definitely reward you and inspire you to create some amazing content. All right, guys, so hopefully this video has been helpful to someone like myself who is interested in macro photography and is looking for an inexpensive way to augment my existing lenses and cameras to be able to capture those very, very detailed images. If that's you, you might want to give these macro tubes a try.